Look at that, Batman.
Wubba-lubba-dub-dub. I mean, wubba-lubba-dub-dub.
Look at that cheeseburger. Very simple. Just ketchup and mustard. No pickles, no onions. And what kind of chips are them?
Salt and vinegar.
Salt and vinegar.
Yeah. Groovy.
Branson's got the same thing. He already put his lid on his bun.
It's groovy.
It's groovy. Plus, we got wonderful.
Soda. Yeah.
It was Orange Crush. What was it? No.
Soda. Sunkiss.
Sunkiss. He had to have Sunkiss. Nothing else would do. It had to be that Sunkiss.
It hurts my stomach. Yeah.
Because what?
Don't show my face. Don't see my face.
Don't be showing my face. Anyway.
I'm secretive. I'm mysterious. My parents are dead.
Cheeseburgers for us on this Mookie Dookie lunch. We'll be right back.
Bye.
I'm hungry.
Hello.
Hello, how you doing?
My throat hurts.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to our show. This is our first
Mukbang of 2008.
I thought you were going to say 2008. 2018. Yeah, some cheeseburgers and vinegar.
Salt and vinegar chips.
Salt and vinegar chips.
Oh, is this a part of our meal? The Sharpie on our table.
And it's wonderful.
I wonder why there's a Sharpie on the table.
Wonderful orange soda.
Yeah. Groovy. Gotta say groovy, dude.
Mine's a Coca-Cola Cracker Barrel glass. No, yours is too.
But you gotta say groovy.
Groovy.
Groovy. Yeah, man.
Groovy.
Don't.
On this burger. Big old fat burger. We hope everyone had good holidays. You know, it's back to work, back to school, and all that. Of course, it's been a little bit. We took a little time off.
But would this be considered the first video we've posted in 2018?
Not the first we posted, but the first mukbang we've done. As most of you that's watching this probably know, our last video was just a music. It was just a song
that we made.
We actually wrote and home recorded it. It was quite an ordeal, but we got it done.
Yeah, whenever we first wrote the song, we kept on laughing at it, and by the time we recorded it, it was a dead joke for us.
Well,
but for other people, they laughed at it because it was their first.
Yeah, it took 8 tracks to record that. Because I played guitar twice, bass once, drums once. Me and him sang background vocals once. Then re-recorded them to make 2 times, 4, kind of like 4 voices work. Anything else?
Then we had claps.
Hand claps. And if you know anything about, like, say, digital drums versus a human can only be but so accurate. Digital drum would be just mathematically correct. Bit, 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 bit. So we were trying to do hand claps to our own song, but for some reason they just won't coming out good. So in his software, we picked out some artificial ones that sounded the most natural, or at least that I heard. And he couldn't just cut and paste it all the way across because being humans playing drums and guitars, there's just even if it's just minuscule, slow up, speed down, slow up, speed down, and they won't be quite accurate. So, poor Mr. Dude here had to painstakingly put, only for the last third of the song, hand claps in it, but it probably took between 1 and 2 hours.
It took way longer than that. It took me like 3 hours. I did like 1 hour the first day we started. I was like, I'm going to have to do this tomorrow. I'm too tired. So I woke up, started back at it again for about 2 hours, and then finished the hand claps. Have you ever just had to sit there and place one hand clap, make sure it's on time, now the next one, now the next one, now the next one? And I had to, for a very long time, I had to make it go. Very simple. You'd think it'd be easy, but it's not.
It's not that long in the song. But when you he would be doing it for a while, and then he would like expand the view and see that he had so much to go. He's like, oh my goodness gracious. This is going to take a while. We're going to be here a while. I think at one point you were like, do we really need this?
I was. Well, I got him to work.
We hope that if you've heard it, that you liked it. You know, it's not Stairway to Heaven or anything. It's just kind of a goofy little tune. But this is from a guy who's only been drumming a couple months with no lessons or anything. He's just...
Well, we did kind of put simple drum beats into the song.
Still.
The main drum beat was like one that just about every drummer knows.
The way we recorded it, he put his on first. So he had to drum with the benefit of nothing else. And I can make a little mistake on the guitar, might not even be caught. You make a mistake on the drums, it's very obvious if a beat was too fast, slow, missed, you accidentally crashed a cymbal or something. So he had to play basically perfect. And he did it. Like second or third take, he just did it. And I was, at the end of it, I was like, wow, he's really raised the bar, because now watch me just flub and mess up from here on out. And here's the guy with very little music experience already laid out a perfect drum track. You were very good. I like that. Now, the next one we ever record might turn out the other way, but we caught a break that time.
We talk about us trying to make a music video.
Yeah, there's a reason why there's just a picture there, not a music video. What could go wrong went wrong. We shot footage.
Yeah, we tried to make a video.
But the main one was going to be the camera just on us, me and him facing the camera. I had my guitar strapped on me and essentially lip syncing. And I wasn't going to even be close on the lip syncing. I'm like, we're going to do a bunch of colorful editing to once in a while my lips actually kind of fall in place. We'll use that, but we'll go back. Half my head's chopped off. I can't use that. This, that, and the other. It just won't happen. It won't meant to be.
Yeah, so we just put a picture there. Yeah. But I thought that was funny. I just wanted to tell you guys.
Shooting this is very simple. I just put that camera right there and tried to get it placed pretty good. A music video producer, I am not.
Amount of lights. I said, also we have to turn on a ridiculous amount of lights, which we forgot to turn one on over there.
Well, that's all right. It's not nighttime. A little bit of light coming in the window, filtering in a little bit.
We have so many lights. Can I count the lights? I want to count the lights. Outside, that's one light. Light.
I'm not even using that one.
Light. So that means we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 11 lights.
10, 11, 12.
Oh God.
There's 3. There's 3 up there.
That means we have 13. We have 13 lights, people.
And if you want to count every individual LED in that one.
Oh, God.
One of our lights is just a bunch of LEDs. Probably like 50 or so in that.
I was actually about to count it.
Her try us to look at that.
I was about to count it, and I looked at it, and I was like, wait, no, that hurts my eyes.
Now it's like...
I know, I can see all the dots. It's weird.
That's a good light.
Bright.
The vast majority of the lights we got aimed on us are photography lights. They're white balanced. They don't have that orangish glow. The ones above do, but... Puppy's growling. These were pre-formed grocery store burgers. They weren't that bad in price. Sometimes they're kind of rude in prices. Like, I think I could take a couple extra seconds and pat my own out, you know? All I gotta do is just go.
We actually got the ones... I was looking at all the different burger things. None of them were the same size as the other one. So I found the one with the biggest patties. And we got that one. And these are the biggest patties we could get. But I made sure we got the biggest patties. I picked up a few, looked at the ones under it, kept on looking, and I found these. It was in a 4-pack. There were 4 pre-made burgers, and they were the biggest, so.
He suggested veggie burgers.
Yeah, I want to try them. I've heard they smell like throw up when you cook them, but they're really good when you eat them.
They smell like vomit.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. They smell like vomit when you microwave them or whatever, if you get like the pre-made ones.
You need to eat yours.
So you cook it, it smells like vomit, and then you eat it, and it tastes good. I mean, I never knew vomit could be so good.
Vinegar chips go with burgers, I think. You know, you take a bite of your burger, then get a chip in your mouth, start chewing it up. Maybe the vinegar does kind of like what the pickle does to it. Ooh, hiccup. Yeah, I got the same thing this year I got last year for Christmas. Jack Squat. You may have had that before. I got absolutely nothing.
He doesn't usually do it, but this year he spoiled me. A lot more than he's done any other year on Christmas. He'll spoil me a little bit on my birthday, but he's never done it to this extent.
That's spoiled you. But you got a big Christmas.
Well, yeah.
You're not spoiled.
I don't get
A
spoiled.
little rotten.
I don't really get spoiled. I say thank you for everything, so I'm a good kid. But,
He's mad right now. One of his gifts. Today he's mad.
It's not even his fault. It's like it's the software meant for it. Can I tell them what it is?
Yeah, tell him what it is. Some people might not know.
Yeah.
It might be like, hey, that sounds like a cool device.
And any of you guys can get it. It's like $30 for some. For the really cheap ones that are really good. It's a graphics tablet. In other words, it's this big board, right, that you plug into your computer. You have this little pen, and it acts like a mouse, and it has pressure sensitivity and stuff, and you can draw with it on art programs.
Right. A lot of people have seen like fresh paint and everything. You can just use your finger and pick different brushes and all that. Well, this kind of takes it to the other level, that it's an actual tablet, that's what its job is for.
But it doesn't have a screen, the one he got me. But if you are willing to spend like $220, you can get one with a screen, which I'm actually saving up for right now.
His has a screen. You just don't look at that screen. You plug it.
Yeah, you look
USB,
at. You have to do hand-eye coordination.
And then you look at your computer monitor. So you're drawing here, but looking there, because you can't see what you're drawing here.
Yeah, it's just
of course, he wants the one that you see what you're drawing there, and I understand why, because it is weird not looking at your hand.
Yeah, you have to learn hand-eye coordination, which I'm pretty bad at.
Right, because if you pick up your pen, if I can see the picture here, I know where I'm putting it. When I pick up my hand here, but I'm looking here, I don't know how far I moved it. So there's a learning curve to that.
Yeah, but the software is having a lot of issues and stuff, so. But I'm saving up right now for this one. It's like $219. Has a screen. It's very small. It's the smallest they get. 10.1 inches across on the screen. Very small. But I want it because it's super portable. And it's the cheapest I can find.
I'm going to tell a little.
It's called the Parblo Coast Mass 10.
A little something that might be embarrassing to him. He's really a good kid, but today, we'd been up for a while. Me and the dog were kind of dozing off on the bed, and he's sitting at the computer. I'm dozing off, and I got startled by him saying a wordy, dirty wordy. He got so mad and frustrated. He said, beep! I was like, Branson. He's like, I'm sorry, but I'm mad.
Very rare that I cuss.
It wasn't even one of the bad ones, really, but he was that frustrated. So then he got up and went in there and took his vented on the drums. I'll put it that way. I'm slaying you in the food here.
Well, I've been talking for a little while. Well, I'm talking, you're eating. While you're talking, I'm eating.
I just talk with food in my mouth. Cheese is a little sticky on the teeth, isn't it? Mm-hmm. This is a abnormally warm Saturday. It's beautiful. After many of you on the East Coast know, we had the super freeze out. Get up to go to work and it's like -3 degrees. Oh boy. When you get up to go to work after a few days of that and it's 30 degrees Fahrenheit, you're like, wow, that must feel warm. Any other time, 30 degrees, and you're like, no, it's cold.
Supposedly, in North Carolina, it was in like the last 7 days or something, a few days ago. In the last 7 days, a few days ago, it was the coldest 7 days in NC's history.
My heater was staying on almost 24/7.
I mean, I guess you could say it's been colder because of like the ice age, but
Puppy. Yeah, it was so cold, day and night, day and night. I'm scared to see what my electricity bill is going to be. Might have to take out a second mortgage on the house to pay for it. But today, it's not running at all. Thank goodness. And yesterday. All the snow is gone. He missed at least a couple, 2-3 days of school. And then on the last one, he got to go in 2 hours late. And then it got really warm and that snow it was out of here quick. Total sunshine and warmth. Because after all that, warm air just come up from the south. Breathe that nice warm air on us.
Don't breathe in my face. You have horrible breath.
See what I mean? Yeah. Poor puppy. He's not happy over there. He's letting it be known.
This is now mine because you're not drinking it.
Oh, I was drinking it. Now I definitely can't drink it.
You can drink a little bit.
How about this? You eat your food. I mean the burger.
Oh.
Eat that burger. Get in my belly. We need to go out later. We gotta do something. I'm gonna take the nice car out and do something. I've been driving just one car because of all the salt on the road. The car I mostly drive to work and putt around in. Which it's filthy. I should get out there today and actually wash it. Puppy.
Maybe. Just maybe. We could. Go to Hobby Lobby.
Too expensive.
We don't have to buy anything.
That's the same crap that was there the last time.
I know, but I want to look at this.
I don't think he's finishing that burger.
I'm not finishing any of my food. I'm just thirsty. You know when you think you're hungry, you're actually just thirsty? That's me right now.
You've been very thirsty today. And last night. We did have a pretty big breakfast. I had 4 sausage biscuits. I ate 1.5. I gave him my half, so he had 2.5. And we had breakfast kind of late, so I can understand that he's not all that hungry. But since I ate quite a bit less, I'm able to handle this burger a little bit better. We're going to try to record another song today. Starting with him. If he can get down a perfect recording. And he can play on his tablet and whatever all day long, because then the rest is my job for a while. Me and him co-produce them. We'll both keep listening and listen. I'll listen, he'll listen. Tweak things. But he knows that FL Studio stuff, not me. There's 1,000 buttons and stuff on that. Just looks very daunting when you look at it. You're like, wow. How do you use this? He's like, let me show you. Here, how you doing? First you do this, that, and the other. Mike, you already lost me. But I know what I hear. He can show me where to turn up and down some stuff. Yeah.
I have speed.
Kill it and we're out of here. I don't know what our schedule is going to be for uploads this year. Again, we're starting to deal with music more. He has art class once a week after school that eats into our time. We're going to be heading back into the gym. There was one point we were having sometimes a couple mukbangs, a week going up. And at one point, this was probably about a year ago, we had them daily. I slowed that down because I was doing, if we didn't do one, I would do one. So there would be one all the time. This year, I can't say we're going to have one every week. We might not. But we're not disappearing. So just click on notifications. You'll know when we do post, right? Mm-hmm. If you haven't before, hit the subscribe button. Any other kind of buttons? Some likes. We like the likes.
Like, share, favorite, subscribe.
Here's why I look at it. Don't give us a thumbs down. If you don't like our video, just click off of it. Do you really have to leave a bad comment or a thumbs down? So, do one of these.
I don't see what we're doing wrong.
No, there's somebody that's just going to dislike anything for no reason. Okay? So, until next time, goodbye. You left me hanging.
Goodbye.
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 Goodbye. Goodbye.